Hi, I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn. Excuse me. Tonight I am going to do a caramel primotali. Got it from Linda's Fiery Treats. I'll have the link to her email, not her email, sorry, her website in the description at the end of the video. I'm just going to have to wait a few minutes until we get a few people in the room. Hopefully some people come along in a little bit so we can do this. Hopefully everybody's day is going well. My day was good, kind of productive. Hey Jen, what's going on, Senate? How you doing? What's going on, Ethan? Pepper. Here we go. The caramel primotali. Going to wait a few more minutes until we get a couple more people in the room. I need to feel the burn again tonight. I know that chocolate douglas I had last night, man. It was, I don't know if it was a cross between a primotali or whatever it was. It got me up to about a 9. And that's being on a serious note. But yeah, we got 3 people in this room. Just smash that like button, guys. Be really cool if you did. But wait a few more minutes until we get a couple more people in the room, and I'm going to eat this bad boy. So how you feeling, Ethan, after eating those fire cubes? You feeling okay? I don't know if I could do any fire cubes right now. I mean, I'm not properly prepped. I mean, I wouldn't be prepped enough to do them right now. I mean, I ate 4 pieces of pizza, and I'm going to eat 5 peanut butter jelly sandwiches before I eat this. Well, after I eat this. What's going on, Gunther? How you doing, bud? Got the caramel primotali. So this is going to hurt. I know it's going to hurt. Either way, man. This pod's going down. It's been, and I need to get hurt a little bit off this. You got it, Senate. Give me a couple seconds. It'll be going down. It's going to be going down. That's cool. Hopefully the cramps aren't going to be too bad for you later on. But yes, I'm going to eat this, bud. What we do on this channel, we eat pods, and whoever else is on the, if I ever bring anybody else on the channel, we eat pods. But anyway, this is a chocolate primotali. I mean, sorry, a caramel primotali. If you happen to be new to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. We've got 18 people, 4 likes. Let's make this happen, guys. Here we go. That was a very floral pod. A little bit on the earthy side, too. Kind of also picking up on like maybe like a smoky flavor to it. It burns primarily on the tongue. When I say right now, my mouth's probably at a 7. It's like all around the tongue. I don't think it's going to be growing too much more. Maybe might have gave me a false sense of plateauing. But I think it really did plateau at a 7. Yeah, right now my tongue's numb. Yeah, it did kind of look like a strip of bacon. Too bad it didn't taste like bacon. I want to say right now, I'm still in at around a 7. But it feels like it's going to be going down in a couple seconds. Come on, guys. There's 11 people in the room. Hit that like button, please. Got a little bit on the back of the throat now. Yeah. Don't let me kiss you with this tongue right now, Jen. All right. Talk to you a little bit later. Okay, I want to say I dropped down to about a 6 right now. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely at a 6 now. The burn didn't stay too long. But as I'm talking, it feels like it's heating up, like flaring up a little bit, but still in at about a 6 now. My ears are ringing just a little bit more. I can feel a little bit of a tingle in my left ear. Not really getting too much of a tear in my eye. Feels like it wants to tear a little bit, but I'm not really getting it. I just dropped down to about a 5 right now. Got more of a tingle in the back of the throat. I'll have the link to Linda's Fiery Treats in the description. Hopefully she still has some pods. The last time I heard from her Instagram page, she said she only has a couple more boxes left. That might just be right now, or she may be done for the season. I don't know. Okay, and now I dropped down to about a 4. Still got a little bit of a tingle in the back of the throat, a little bit. Whew. If I would have been an early season caramel primotali, I would have been hitting a 10. I would have hit a 10. Yeah, I probably would have been sitting at an 8 right now if I would have eaten it. Oh, excuse me, pepper hiccup. If I would have eaten this bad boy early in the season, I want to say right now I dropped down to a 3. Yeah, this burn didn't last too long. Probably lasted about 4.5 minutes. What's going on, Clayton? How you doing, bro? No, you're fine. Just ate the caramel primotali. Got me up to about I want to say probably close to a 9. If not, maybe even a 9. I'll give it a 9. But it dropped pretty quick. Yeah, this burn didn't last too long on this one, Clayton. But it definitely brought the heat. Still got a little bit of burn going on the back of the throat. Typical like chocolate primotali and caramel primotali kind of burn. But I don't want to say I'm down to about a 1.5. So how was your day, Clayton? Mine was pretty good. Very productive at work. Got some stuff done, but yeah, right now it feels like I ate a dozen of super hot wings, but nice. I can't wait. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's good. It's pretty cool up here. I mean, it's good up here. I mean, going to see Jen on Monday. Spend Thanksgiving with her over my sister's place. It's going to be a good time this whole week. Can't wait. Yeah, my ear just popped. Kind of got a nice little endorphin dump going on right now. Not too bad. I like it when my ear pops. That's where I get a little endorphin dump. I wish I could get my sinuses rattling like I did during the summertime off of Clayton's pod, as a matter of fact. Cool. It's a little early for a Christmas parade, but then again, people do rush the holidays a little bit. Like I know in like Steubenville, Ohio, so I've got I think it's like in early December they have like a nutcracker thing, can't remember what those things are called, but they have them going around the whole town in Steubenville. But yeah, but I don't make it to Steubenville that often. Well, hardly ever now. It's a neurological disease, buddy. That's all. Nothing too serious. It's good. No, no offense taken, bro. It's all good. It's nothing I can do about it. So I mean, it is what it is. No, I don't really play video games, bro. So I appreciate you offering. But yeah, I want to say I'm down at the ground level with this. The burn didn't really last that long. Probably about 5.5 minutes. But usually the primotali burn will last about 6 or 7 minutes. Depends on how when it was grown and when it was eaten. Because I know if I would have eaten that caramel primotali back in July, I would have hit a 10. That burn would have lasted me probably a good 7 or 8 minutes. But other than that, yeah, it's definitely hit up Linda's Fiery Trees for some pods, or there's a couple other growers out there that may have some. You just gotta look for them. But after that first frost, it's kind of hard to find anything because a lot of growers lose a lot of their plants. So they either use it for tinctures or something else, or make it into flakes, and they sell the flakes with their peppers once they dehydrate them. But yeah, it's the primotali is no joke of a pepper. I know that a couple nights ago when I was on the Texas hotspot, when I ate the chocolate primotali, then the warthog. I mean, it was simultaneously, and that warthog was hotter than the chocolate primotali. I was going to say I should have probably saved that one for my own live stream instead of doing it on somebody else's. But I mean, I couldn't really focus on talking to everybody who's watching the live stream. But because they were doing interviews for the Never Better Club on the Texas hotspot. But I got the chance to eat some pods on their show, so it was pretty cool. So it was cool to be a part of it for a little while. It was for the cancer thing for Vic Klinka. I am from Western Pennsylvania, but yeah, so it was cool doing that burning for Vic Klinka. He has the world's largest hot sauce company, hot sauce collection, I should say. I think he got over 25,000 bottles of hot sauce in his basement. I appreciate that, but I have a fiance, so I can't. I get to say thank you for that. But yeah, so I burned for a good cause a couple nights ago. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna probably pick a pod. I'm gonna pick a pod tonight to do tomorrow. Probably do another one of these right here. This looks like another chocolate douglas, or it might be the primotali cross with a ghost. Right? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Spicy Jen is my queen. So I can't. I'm a lucky man with Jen. So. Hey, hello. How you doing, Latoya? How you doing? How you feeling today? Latoya, how you feeling today? Hopefully you're feeling pretty good. Glad I'm not watching the hockey game tonight. The Minnesota Wild just scored another goal. So the Pens are down 5-0 right now. I'm glad. I would have been angry at the TV right now. Okay. Well, hopefully you get that good PT going with you in the OT, so you'll be on your way home. I understand about the OT and PT. Jen was just in it, rehabbing her knee. She had knee replacement surgery, so she had to go in there for that. And then she had her quadricep repaired. So she's been in and out. But yeah, I mean, I can't, like I said, it'd be kind of weird for me to yell at the TV if I was doing a live stream. But yeah, the Pens are. Well, I mean, the Penguins did pretty good when they were over in Sweden. I mean, they they split the series out up in Sweden. So I mean they won that last game, so it was pretty good. But then they'll be back in it. I think they're playing tomorrow. I think they're playing Toronto. I can't remember. It might be Toronto or the Kings are coming into town. I think I can't remember who they're playing. How high am I right now? I just ate a hot pepper, and I'm back down to ground level. Got a little bit of tingle on the lip a little bit still, but I mean, yeah, but I didn't really get too much of an endorphin dump. My ear rang a little bit, and not too much else. I had like a tear hanging out in the background. They wanted to come out, but yeah, it was a caramel primotali. Those peppers are no joke. But yeah, I mean, I wish I had another warthog or something again. I would do that one tomorrow. But I got a couple Carolina Reapers, I think, in 7-pot Primo I could probably eat. But I tell you what, these are the best painkillers you could have right here. Eat three super hots in a row. You're not gonna feel any pain except for the burn in your mouth, and that's for sure. I know when I don't know if I'm gonna eat one right now, Clayton, but I think this is the Primo right here. I might save that one for tomorrow. If not, I know I have a couple Reapers in here too, or at least one, like right here. That might even be the Primo. Either way, then I'll save the hog for tomorrow then. Yep. I was dehydrated, so I had the dehydrator on. I'm dehydrating some of the peppers. The whole first floor was smelling like peppers. I mean, I had it on for about 2.5 hours, getting more and more flakes off those peppers. Going to be making a nice little batch of tincture. I don't know how many different peppers I'm going to have in this one right here. I know for sure I have Ghost, Scorpion Reapers, Red Primatalis. I can't remember all the other pods I put in there. But I got a bunch of other pods. I got probably about 14, like 13 ounces of pepper flakes I could put in the jar. I just got to get the liquor before I start doing all of this, put it all together. But it's going to be another scorcher. I'm going to let it sit for like 6 months, maybe 7 months. But I'll wait and see how it goes. Probably get that before December, or as the first week of December, I'll get the liquor. But then I'll start bottling it up in about 7 months, and then start selling it again. Hopefully, a couple of my coworkers will buy some more of that tincture. Love burning my coworkers up. There's some fun stuff to do when you do that. Love seeing their reaction. Yeah, you can hit up, if you talk to Clayton, and maybe he might have some more of his straight up heat right here. This stuff is some good stuff right here. Okay. That's pretty cool. I wanted to have a batch done before the holidays and all that stuff, but I mean, I just got caught up with a lot of stuff. And, but I'll have some before springtime. I'm definitely going to have some before springtime. Then it'll be ready for pod season again. Yeah, me and Jen got a lot of planning to do for the wedding, so can't wait. I'm excited. I'm very excited about this. So everything's going to be going smoothly for this guy to get the money to get for some of his stuff, and we'll be all right. If I saw a hog, I'm a lucky guy because I would have 2 hogs. I don't think Linda would have given me 2 wart hogs, but you never know. We'll find out. You didn't give her any of your chocolate wart hogs, did you? Because I think I got a couple. I don't know if this is an amnesia that she would usually grow right here, or I don't know what this is. Maybe a chocolate reaper right here. Okay. Yeah, for what I hear about those chocolate reapers, I heard those things are ferocious. I cannot wait to try one. You're going to lay the gauntlet down on me, aren't you too, Clayton? You're going to have me eat 5 of those in a sitting. I'll have to make sure I prep very, very well for that. It's going to be a rough night when I do that. That's what I'm thinking. Caramel beets aren't no joke either. I think when I ate yours back in July, that got me up to about a 10. Yeah, that caramel beast was like I said, that caramel beast got me up to a 10. I would have to go back on my live stream to look at it. We'll try to watch it again to see how high it got me. I mean, I think I hit a 10 with that one. And then the chocolate reaper you sent me, I hit a 9. Or I think it might even been a 10. I can't remember. I mean, it was just a different kind of burn. It was pretty good, though. I liked it. But yeah, I'm just going to have to try to choose the right pod for me tomorrow to do it. Yeah, you would have been proud of me when I was on the Texas hotspot, Clayton. Yeah, it is. But when I was on the Texas hotspot, as soon as I got done eating the chocolate primotali, I picked up that warthog and I just put it right down. And that warthog is some serious heat versus the chocolate primotali. It was a lot hotter than the chocolate primotali. Because I ate it instantaneously after the chocolate primotali, and it just jumped. It went from a 7 all the way up to a 10. And then right after that, halfway through the stream when I was on the video, I did a half a dropper of this. But I don't know if they had me on the camera at the time because I wasn't paying attention. They might have put me in the background, whatever. So I didn't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I really started to like that warthog. That is a serious hot pepper. I mean, I thought the RB003 was going to be a super hot pod. I think I tried one last year, and it was hot. But I mean, this year I ate, I don't know, I probably ate like 5 or 6 of them, and they weren't super hot. I seen Kenny eat some, and he had a batch of them where he said they were really hot. I guess it all depends on who grows them and what they do with the plants. So I'm not sure. But Yeah, they got decent heat. I'm just saying, but the ones that I was able to have, I got some from Chris. I ate 3 of them in one sitting, and I'm not saying that they weren't hot. I'm just saying, but they weren't as scorching hot as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, maybe I should try cooking with them. Maybe get more of that oil out of the plant next time. That wouldn't be a bad idea to do it. Oh, it's unstable. Okay. That's why there's probably that little bit of inconsistency with the burn. Makes perfect sense. How long do you think it takes to get it stable? A couple more years? You just grow it over and over and over again, and then it'll get it stable, I guess. So when do you usually plant your plants, Clayton? You plant them in December or January? Okay. Well, I'm a little stable here, Jen. Maybe a little crazy sometimes, but I am pretty stable. Everybody's got jokes. Okay. It kind of makes sense because it's getting as the temperatures start going up around February anyway. So by about late March, you could probably put the plants outside because it's going to be going into April where when it's going to start raining a little bit. It makes perfectly good sense to do it that way. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the next pod season. Hopefully, I'm able to get into a contest next year. I'm hoping that there's another one here in Pittsburgh. But if there is one in Pittsburgh, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna enter it again. I think I'm gonna win this one. Okay, that sounds about right. How it is up here too. Sometimes in April, so it depends on how much rain's going on, how much rain we got in late April. But this just depends. Sometimes I haven't seen snow in April around here. I went to a Pirate game probably about 8, maybe 9 years ago, and there's the third game of the series, the home series, first home series, and it was snowing. Kind of sucked. I'd never been to a baseball game when it was snowing. It was kind of interesting, but yeah, I'm gonna try to grow at least. I don't want to see snow in April. I'm not a snow guy. I hate snow. But yeah, I'm gonna try to grow a couple plants myself. I just wanted to see what would be the best time to start growing them. Yeah, Clayton, you're not the only one that hates snow. Now, as I'm getting older now, I'm not particularly fond of snow. I mean, for one, you slip. It gets real slick when you're walking, and you could slip and fall and break your neck. It's, I mean, that could happen at any age. But okay, so do you put the pots on top of it on so you can keep the roots warm? Would be kind of cool if you did it like that, so you could start planting them like that. It's not a bad idea. But I don't know anything about growing. I mean, I just know about all this fertilizer, little bit of soil, seeds and water, and sunlight, and let God take the rest of it. That's all I know. Okay. Where do you get those plant heat mats at? Can you get them at like Lowe's and Home Depot or something like that, or you have to specially order those? I'll have to look into stuff like that. At least get about 2 or 3 plants grown. It'll be fun. But then again, I gotta. Okay. No, I didn't see that. But I will take your advice with that and just go check it out and then try to grow some plants. Get them going around the same time about February, because I definitely want to try to grow some warthogs and maybe some dragon breast. I got some dragon breast seeds from when I got pods off of Chris the first time. He sent me some death spiral. It was death spiral seeds. So I'm gonna try to grow some of those. So that's what I'm looking forward to trying to do. At least try to do 2 plants, 3 plants, something like that. Okay. A heat mat so you don't fall. Now I think you just need a smaller knee brace on your knee, Jen. I don't know if the heat mat will work, but we have to get you walking, so you definitely need a different brace. Well, you are walking a little bit. Yeah, she's gonna walk on me. She misses it when I was pushing her up and down the hall in the wheelchair. I was running down the hall in the rehabilitation center with her in the chair, and then the wheel started vibrating. That's when I would have to slow down. It was kind of funny. Imagine seeing 2 50-year-old people running down the hall in a wheelchair, and one pushing. It was kind of fun. Excuse me. But yeah, it was kind of fun when pushing around in the wheelchair up there. No, I did not try to kill you. I only took you to warp 2. I didn't take you up to warp 3 or 4. If I would take you any faster than that, the wheel on the wheelchair would have came off and it would have rolled down the hallway. No, I didn't try to. Oh no, I wouldn't dare abuse her. If I was going to do that, I'd put tincture in her drink or something like that. But I'm not going to do that. But yeah. No, I love her dearly. I couldn't. I wouldn't want to try to hurt her. Well, anyway, guys, it's coming up on the 40-minute mark. I was going to try to be on for about another couple seconds, but I'm going to take off now because I got to take a shower. I'll be back on tomorrow night. I'm going to try to eat probably either the Warthog or the Caramel Beast. And tell somebody you love them. Clayton, thank you for stopping. Gunther, thank you for stopping. Gunther, sorry. And tell somebody you love them. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn.